do things on her level anyway because they don't have no mitochondrial rights. The mitochondrial rights is the right to pass the heredity through the mitochondrial line first. And that's what made it be a big deal by her producing the child. There's nobody to contest the inheritance, in which they tried to hold it up for thousands and thousands of years, but it's time to pay the piper. So when y'all see this book, and then this book, and you know, this is the work. When you do a PhD, you got to be able to show the work. So when the elders come to me, I got to be able to show the work. But not only do I got to be able to show the work, I got to make it plain enough for a baby to understand it. So I did the reverse order. You know how you go do research, right? And you take your notes and then you write all of your thesis. And then you tag your notes in there. Well, I did exactly the opposite. I took the page that would be my notes, photocopied them, and I wrote my research analysis as I went through the process. See, that's even, because now I don't have to say, I found it there. Here's a picture of it. It's right here. This is what I'm reading. You can analyze it, and this is what I'm seeing while I'm analyzing it, and this is the effect that I'm getting from it. Some of these things is just so amazing to me. Like I have found a picture of Sophia Loren before the Sphinx. And I analyzed her name, Sophia Loren, and found out that it literally means Sophia, the wisdom of the great mother, and the Loren, or the parcel of laurel trees, or what they would call in Gaelic a Rodney. Ain't that something? It's got my name by translation, and that's how when you're reading the signs. And then in this one, it's in this one. Well, I ain't gonna do all of that. But when you're reading the signs, you run across anomalies. So you got to know how to read the synonym, the homonym, antonyms. You have to know how to read the anagrams. You got to know how to read the third count, the seventh count, different counts according to your life path number. Then you have to be able to apply the numerology. But when you get through in the revelations, you find that this queen, because if you look at the stela in Egypt, only the queen can crown the king. And you look at it, there was a mitochondrial heir that predated the son, which was the daughter. We call her Neith. So you see Isis and Neith together putting the crown on the head of the son as they crown him King of Kings, Lords of Lords. I know I got a picture of it in here. It's one of these. Gotta have a picture of that. When you see the crowning of the king ceremony, that's why every pharaoh, as they call them, why every one of the pharaohs had a coronation with two women crowning them. They symbolize the upper and the lower Egypt. See, now this is like the notes. Like when I was looking at the picture of Sophia Loren, but if you see up here in the corner, on this corner, I got little notes written where I'm writing down the names and the meaning of the names. And then even this one got my amazed expression when I seen that it was the place of the laurel trees or the Rodney. That kind of like threw me for a loop. And then I was going through other stuff, like my one of my godmothers was May Francis, and May 5th, when the cathedral got zapped by the ship, that kind of took me for a look, because it was a sign that I was looking for, because that's where they killed Jacques de Molay. And oh, might be at the end. Yeah, here we go, right here. So when you're looking for the crowning ceremony in the hieroglyphics, this is what it looked like. This is what they describe in the book of Revelations. Now you notice right here, you got Horus in the background, because this is becoming an avatar, so to speak. But now here, you have the two queens. You know, you have the queen mother, and then you have the queen Neith. So these two right here are crowning him, Horus, Heru, King Horus. She's crowning him actually Pharaoh, but he's embodying the avatar of Heru, the warrior god. So at the time that this one is being embodied,
I listen. If everybody just cash out me $1, I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's one of the things I also want to say to Brother Rob, you know, is that you spinning on your end, Rob. Okay, yeah. I want to say is like the one of the utmost one of the things that I respect about you the most is that you do this for and you don't talk about money. Money is not a thing to you. You know what I mean? You speak directly from your soul, man, and that's the one thing that drew my energy directly, you know what I mean, directly towards you, you know what I mean? Like, this brother is not about money with him. I never seen this brother talk about any kind of money or any whatsoever. All his message was always about to the minds and hearts of his people. That was always about your message. So I want to tell you that's to me, that means more to me than anything, you know, right there, because that let me know your heart chakra and where it was at, where your intentions was at from the get-go.
The same. I didn't know who he was. I was talking one day about Freelay Hoover. Big Mama said, Amun-Ra gonna help you. Everybody started bombarding you. I don't know who they talking about. The people knew who Big Mama was talking about, but I didn't know.
Right.
But they all said it was you. I wasn't sure. So I watched you after, because I know you probably got flustered. You get bombarded by something you don't know nothing about what's going on.
Right.
Right. So I started watching you because I had never seen you. I didn't know nothing, you know, till they started tagging you. And I started watching you, and you going over the physics and you going over the Schumann resonances and going over the sciences, you know. I love the science shit. So I'm like, I'm in it, you know.
Right.
And so when it all come full circle, I get pissed off because I see some lady doing the video calling you a racist.
Right.
And immediately I had like this fit of rage. Like, how dare her, you know, attack this brother, and he trying to shine some light in a dark place. We don't need no obstacles. We got enough. So I told Unc, I was like, man, that shit pissed me off. So I'm going to tell him, just like Farrakhan. If a violin play a violin real well, they call him a violinist. Remember, Unc?
Yeah,
I say, if the piano player play the piano real well, he is a pianist. So in that sense, if they want to call Khalid racist, they can call him a racist. But it's beyond that with us. We gods in human form trying to find each other in the darkness of ignorance. And only when we turn on a certain light can we find each other. You know? So that's where the offended part came in from when she called you that. And then got the audacity to do a whole video with no facts. That really pissed me off. All opinion.
Mm-hmm.
No facts. It don't match. We done been getting deceived by people with opinions that know how to articulate it real well, but it's just an opinion.
Facts, brother.
Then we get stuck taking sides with some shit that don't got nothing to do with us. And that's how we end up in the condition we in today as a collective, because we took sides when our enemy was fighting our other enemy.
Facts.
We had nothing to do with that shit. They brought that shit to our front door. Well, I don't want to hear every now and then on Earth. They have to conjure me up. I don't just be born haphazardly. So all these old ladies conjured me up. And you know what they said? Get him, boy. You know, so that's one of the things right there. So yeah, we own them now. They fucked. Nothing they can do from here. But
at all.
Put their pistols down, come out with their hands up because they surrounded. Ain't nowhere to go, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. We tell the people the gods walk the earth once again. You dig? I seen your dreadlocks. It gave you the spark the genetic memory when you was in the sun one day. And they started glistening a certain way because when the dreadlock is fully activated, you can consciously shoot sparks out that motherfucker. And they move. Mm-hmm. So we finna get back to those what we call X gene powers or X-Men powers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And because the upgrade is we had to flip out of the infinity loop. And that's how we kept ending back up at the end of the cycle with that homosexual shit raising his head once again. It had never been killed once and for all. Because we under a gender contract on Earth. The women wanted to host men on Earth. So here we are in male form on Earth. You know, so we got to wake up now. Anybody still sleep when this grid flip and then women start hitting that mitochondrial maximum expression? They gonna blow a fuse. They ain't kick him out, did they?
I don't know. You know they will. You know they gonna do that. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, if he don't come back, he'll come out. Come here.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this was the power move right here. It looked like we just, you know, couple brothers kicking the game. You know what I'm saying? That's how it looked like when you just looking at it. But those who really know this a power move.
Power move for sure, for sure.
This that fifth dimensional chess coup de grace kind of move.
If y'all was on here arguing, it'd be 9,000 people in the chat.
You know what? For some reason, this particular case, I don't think if we was beefing, there would be any more in here than in here now.
Because either way, they don't want this smoke. Huh?
The only difference is all the ones in here now is for the positive upliftment and unification of our people.
Fact.
Where if we was arguing, the numbers would probably be the same, but it'd be a bunch of people that just what you call hustling up gossip.
Picking sides and all that old shit. Yeah, you right. I forget that scripture that John in the Bible it says some say I follow Apollos and some say I follow Paul. That bullshit.
Yeah.
Y'all all supposed to be following the same motherfucker. We just got different roles. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
See, you can't cause beef with people that know themselves and know that they are what you would call God or divine. You can't cause beef with somebody that knows we seeded this planet, and we didn't seed it individually. We seeded it together. You understand? You can't cause that type of beef with nobody at all. You can't cause beef with somebody that understands metaphysics and physics, because you're not going to see a cardiologist. A cardiologist deals with the heart. A neurologist deals with the brain. A bone specialist deals directly with your bones. You're not going to see them three arguing with one another, because they understand that it's one source there, and we all connected to one source. So we need to work together and share our thoughts and our visions, so that way we can, because each one of them work together. We need to share our thoughts and the vision, so that way we can come up with better and greater ideals how we can heal each part.
Right.
You're not gonna have that type of beef. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got a genuine heart. So people that come on here that look for the fault colors, or people that wanted to look for fault colors, or you wanted to say, you're not gonna get that out of Kalab. Especially when I know that I need my brothers and my sisters. It's not about me, it's about we. I always say that the only time it should come down to I is how can I be better so that we can be greater. That's it. You're not gonna ever get me to say it's me, or get me to have beef with any of my brothers and sisters that believe and trust in themselves, for one, and for two, value their race, love their race.
Right.
So it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time with coming with collab with, beef. The most people that want beef are people that got two posts. Most people that got beef want beef. They still believe in the holidays. They don't want to let go of this world, or they have been deprived as men growing up, or boys. You were deprived as a boy, so now you grow up, become a man, and you still feel as though that you're deprived because you want attention from women. This, that, and the third. You don't understand. The whole universe is looking at you right now. I want to submit my place in the stars, I don't want to submit my place in this world. This world is dying. And I don't care who's the eye of the pyramid. I just want to be part of the pyramid.
Shoot, I hold the motherfucker from the bottom if necessary.
Come on, bro. Come on.
I'm the one that'll crawl down in the mud under the pyramid to hold that motherfucker up.
So that's the fuck right.
I'm sitting there looking at these niggas talking about I don't want to get my white jalabia dirty. Nigga, that's why I wear black. Move out the way.
Come on.
Yes, so.
You know? Yeah, this is like, I'm just taking in the energy, man, the ambiance. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's a real good feeling, man. I wanted to say that too. Like my energy, I can feel my body, the frequency flowing through here. Just up on here with the people that's on the chat, I can feel that. And like I said, I have spoke about polygyny before, but at this time and moment in my life, I'm not even looking forward to polygyny. It's not even in my eyesight anymore. That shit is gone, because we're enough.
These are my wives right here, man.
Genuine heart. It's not strong enough for a genuine heart, and I'm not the one that's going to be. I'm not the one that's going to allow my genuine heart to the one take my genuine heart to the point where it takes me off of my journey. I can't do that. So I'd rather be.
Your sound going in and out, Clyde.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to allow my genuine heart to allow someone to take my genuine heart and take me off my pyramid, off my square, what I should be doing. Right. And one thing I got from iPad Goat is that when you read the video of iPad Goat, when Jesus was moving through the darkness in iPad Goat, he was by himself on that boat. He was by himself on that boat. I understand that. I truly understand that. So at this particular time and moment, I'm more focused on Kala and reaching our people. You know what I mean? That's
just because we tell the truth about the natural order of families in the tribe, right? Like, I ain't looking forward to that shit either. Truthfully,
yeah.
I'd be cool with one. But the kids, if I'm gonna have to take care of all of the kids, because I'm gonna have to take care of them anyway, because that's just how I'm wired.
Right.
What am I gonna do with her? What if she had offer? You know what I mean? It's gonna be a hard road. Here go the crazy part. Some of these sisters gonna have 7 or 8 niggas behind her in a harem. Cause they not emotionally strong enough. They gonna have to keep each other in check so they can build up emotionally. And she gonna have to orchestrate that shit like a maestro. So it ain't just men gonna have all these women. Some of these women got to help them boys work through their childhood trauma so they can become a man, because their mama didn't do it when she had the chance. And they gonna need the sibling rivalries of those